guys, and it is finally here. It is Halloween day and I'm so excited. I'm making pumpkins later. I'm doing candy, toffee apples. The wife and I have got some little wooden coffins to decorate. Oh, I'm excited, very excited. I'm sorry, very excited. I love this day. Okay, so toy review. We have to do a review today. We're not reviewing one, but we are reviewing 6 toys. And as some of you might know, I cosplay as a Ghostbuster, so I like Ghostbusters. I didn't have a lot of the Ken of Ghostbusters growing up, and I still don't have a lot. The only Ken of Ghostbuster I have is Ray. I've got a couple of the ghosts. I've got the Ecto 1, the Ecto 1A, but only because they're reissues. So, yeah, I picked up this lot. But before we did that, my very first video, day 13, I said that this was all based on Universal monsters. They had to be a certain type of creature or spooky character to be in this video, or type of toy to be in this. I didn't want people in costume and stuff like that. And this toy line from the Ghostbusters perfectly fit that. So we have, in no order whatsoever, we have the Frankenstein, pardon me. We have a zombie. Yeah, let's bring you back a little bit. We have, this one I was finding a bit weird, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think it might be called the Hunchback, actually. The Wolfman. The Mummy. Come here, you. And then finally we have Dracula as well. So yeah, here we go. 6 of the monsters based on the Universal monsters. I'm very happy man right now. I will say the boxes are standard. I will show pictures of the front of these boxes. I'll show a picture of one of the boxes on the back, just because you don't need to see 6 of the same back of the same box, pretty much. So we'll start with the Wolfman, just because he is the most damaged from age. And that is my Wolfman, and that is the face sculpt on it, and it's so cool. We'll just put the box up here. And yes, mine has a yellow shirt, the box has a white shirt. That's because it has aged badly. I think it's been sun damaged. White plastic generally does turn yellow over time. But yeah, this is so cool. And then the back of the box for the wolf, we've got the 1,000,004 different toys that came out with Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters at the time. You know, you've got the Fright Feature guys, you've got the Ecto 1 on there, I believe. The human haunts or haunted humans. Still want to get the nanny ghost. I had that as a kid. I still need to get that back. You've got the firehouse there. You've got the Volkswagen Beetle that turns into a praying mantis. I still need to build that in Lego to go with my Lego set. I think that'd be kind of a cool one. But yeah, we'll get rid of the boxes. Like I say, this is the Wolfman, and he is, considering he's damaged, he does look pretty cool. Let's get this. The sculpting is done really nicely. I love the rips on his shirt and his trousers. And then his play feature, and they're pretty much the same for all of them, is you squeeze the legs and he howls. So, and then he plays his arms out as well. But I love it. I think it's so cool. It's such a stupid little feature, but it just works so well. So yeah, that was the Wolfman. Oh, and articulation, sorry. His arms can do 360 and his legs bend. That is it. 4 points. Still freaking cool. Next, who should we go with? Let's get him out of the way, because I don't believe he really belongs with this line. And that is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't understand why they added this to the line, but they have. And again, he is a kind of a cool looking figure. We'll just put his box up this side. Yep, that's the box of him. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring him back in again. I like how the hump is quite cool. And Only one eye. But he does come with this chain attached to him. It's actually just attached to his wrist. I don't know if that's meant to be like a chain for the bells or something, but yeah. And then you squeeze his legs together. And he just kind of opens his mouth. Very slightly. Yeah. Oh, because I was doing it wrong, that's why. There we go. Kind of looks like a Muppet. Oh! Oh! The bells! The bells! Yeah. God, I'm such a child. I love these things. These are proper toys that are genuinely designed to be played with, and you can't help but to play around and do voices with these guys. But yeah, he, like I say, he just bends his legs in, his mouth opens, his arms open up again like the Wolfman. And he has exactly the same articulation as well. They're so stupid. I love them. I think they're great. The one as well, he looks more cartoony than the rest. Saying something is the zombie. That's his box. I really do like the box art on these guys. There was multiple ones I could find. There was, I assume, Wave 1s. Then you got these ones with the monster in the pink. And then there was European ones with multiple different languages all over them. But I managed to find all the ones the same, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, the zombie, he looks more like... Oh no, he'd be more in keeping with the Beetlejuice kind of line. With the jungle thing. You know, at the end of Beetlejuice, the guy that shrinks... That Beetlejuice... where is he? That Beetlejuice's head was like a tribesman. You wouldn't be amiss to put him with that kind of line. But his play feature, you squeeze his legs, his head pops up revealing his brain, and his eyes twiddle, and his arms come out. Why they made him ginger as well, I don't know. But yeah, and like on the back, you've got like his ripped clothes, big old feet, and the fact that they splay in different directions where everybody else is... Yeah, it's just... He's a weird one, but I really do like him. He's really skinny as well. I know he's a zombie, he's meant to be dead, but it's just... brains! But yeah, so that was the zombie. Who we done with? Zombie, Wolfman, Hunchback. Let's do Frankenstein. Alright, Frankenstein. That's what he looks like. He looks more like a creature from the Black Lagoon, the way his face is sculpted. Get my head out of the way. Let's zoom in on Frank. There we go. And the bolts are on top of his head. There you go. Which is weird, but they had to do it because of the play feature. And mine is getting on a bit. He can't get it up, so you have to kind of help him. Yeah, he's like... So yeah, you can see why they put the bolts on top of his head to do that. And his arms do rise. But like I say, mine, he's got issues. You squeeze the legs and that's as much as you can get. You have to kind of give him a hand, really. Good old Frank, broken. But I do like the fact that he's the tallest out of the lot. And very just standard sculpting on the clothes as well. Just grey suit, big old black boots and the brown top. But yeah, that's Frank. Next we will go with Dracula, and on the packaging it shows Drac in a black suit. So it's weird that they've changed it to purple, maybe just to make it stand out a bit more. Also, he's meant to have a cape. It's gone with age. But again, another one that's got his eye closed, and then squeeze his arms, his legs, his arms splay out, and then he shows his fangs. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, why they sculpted him with a one eye closed, I don't know. But he's kind of cool. I like the blue skin as well. And then my final one, and this one I have to be gentle with because he's missing a bit, is the Mummy. Ooh. And then with him, you squeeze his legs, his arm pops off and his mummy wrap pops off as well. And there's meant to be fabric where you can see remnants of it there. And that would connect to his head so you wouldn't lose this piece. And the same under here, there's a bit of fabric that would connect to his arm so it would fall off but still stay connected so you wouldn't lose it. Which is a genius idea, because can you imagine kids playing with this stuff and just end up with a toy that looks like this? You'd be so angry. But that head sculpt, the dehydrated head, is just quite dirty. And even when he's popped his head off and his arms come off, you can still squeeze it and his arm moves up and down. But yeah, they are so cool. Oh, Mummy Box is here. I didn't even say about Dragula's box, but yeah, there was Drax box as well at one point. But yeah, the sculpting on this one as well is just so cool. But yeah, guys, that is it. That was just showing off. Oh, before we go, even though his arm does come off, he still has articulation in the arm as well. Like it doesn't come off. You can still bend it. Again, the same with all of them. Like posability and that lot. It's just the arms and the legs move. That is it. Just the mummy has got a slightly different play feature to the rest of them. Yeah, that's it, guys. That has been my 13-day countdown. 14 if you conclude today to Halloween. And this was my last one. Thank you again so much for watching these if you did. And yeah, have a great Halloween and I'll see you soon. Bye.